What is age determination in geology? Age determination in geology is the process of determining the age of rocks, fossils, and other geological features. It is a fundamental aspect of geological research and has important applications in fields such as petroleum exploration, mineral resource exploration, and environmental studies. There are several methods used to determine the age of geological features, including relative dating and absolute dating. Relative dating involves placing geological features in a sequence of events based on their position in relation to one another. For example, if a layer of rock is found on top of another layer, it is generally assumed that the upper layer is younger than the lower layer. This is known as the principle of superposition, which is one of the basic principles of relative dating. Other principles used in relative dating include the principle of original horizontality, which states that sedimentary rocks are deposited in horizontal layers, and the principle of cross-cutting relationships, which states that features such as faults and intrusions must be younger than the rocks they cut across. Absolute dating, on the other hand, involves determining the actual numerical age of a geological feature. There are several methods used in absolute dating, including radiometric dating, which is based on the decay of radioactive isotopes. Radiometric dating involves measuring the ratio of parent isotopes to daughter isotopes in a sample, and using this ratio to calculate the age of the sample. Other methods used in absolute dating include dendrochronology, using tree rings to determine age, varve chronology, using annual layers in lake sediments to determine age, and thermoluminescence dating, using the amount of light emitted by a sample when heated to determine age. In addition to these methods, there are also other techniques used to determine the relative or absolute ages of geological features, such as fossil correlation and paleomagnetism. Age determination in geology is important for understanding the history of the Earth and its geological processes. It allows geologists to reconstruct past environments, understand the timing of major geological events such as mountain building and volcanic activity, and identify mineral deposits and other natural resources. It is also used in fields such as archaeology to determine the age of human artifacts and other cultural materials. How is age determination done in geology? Age determination in geology is done using a variety of methods, including relative dating and absolute dating techniques. Relative dating involves placing geological features in a sequence of events based on their position in relation to one another. This is typically done by observing the relationships between different rock layers or geological structures, and making inferences about the relative timing of their formation. Some of the key principles used in relative dating include the principle of superposition, which states that in undisturbed rock layers, younger layers are deposited on top of older layers, the principle of original horizontality, which states that sedimentary rocks are originally deposited in horizontal layers, and the principle of cross-cutting relationships, which states that geological features that cut across other features must be younger than the features they cut. Absolute dating, on the other hand, involves determining the actual numerical age of a geological feature. There are several different methods used in absolute dating, but they all rely on measuring some aspect of the sample being dated and using this measurement to calculate the age. One of the most common absolute dating techniques is radiometric dating, which involves measuring the ratio of parent isotopes to daughter isotopes in a sample. The rate at which the parent isotopes decay into daughter isotopes is known, so by measuring the ratio of these isotopes in a sample, scientists can calculate how long it has been since the sample was last heated or exposed to a high-energy environment. There are many different isotopes that can be used for radiometric dating, each with its own unique half-life and set of assumptions and limitations. Some of the most commonly used isotopes include carbon-14, uranium-lead, and potassium-argon. Other absolute dating techniques include dendrochronology, using tree rings to determine age, varve chronology, using annual layers in lake sediments to determine age, and thermoluminescence dating, using the amount of light emitted by a sample when heated to determine age. Age determination in geology is an important part of understanding Earth's history and the processes that have shaped the planet. It can help us to reconstruct past environments, understand the timing of major geological events, and identify natural resources such as mineral deposits. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications.